this fight is like the only fight... Okay, we got one more try on this. That fight is like the only reason that I buy Pures. And I forgot to. And there it is the Y. Son of a gun. I pretty much only have enough time to get, like, this attempt in right here. For the race. Son of a biscuit. Move right. Thank you. Well, you know the beginning of the run pretty well now, don't you? Oh, butts. I can't believe I keep doing that. It's the first encounter skip, and I keep getting it wrong. I don't know why. I don't understand why I would be getting that encounter skip wrong. I mean, to be fair, if it's the 2 extra steps, which I don't understand where the 2 extra steps are coming from, then I just reset and eat the extra steps and then go on my merry little way before the next fight, and all's still right with the world. It fixes itself. But I was like, that first run, I was like 7 or 8 steps off. It shouldn't be possible. Game. Miller High Life, the champagne of beers. Also known as... That's complete bullshit. Don't do that to yourself. I'm wondering how many other places my controller randomly hit left on me, and that's what's causing me to not step in the right locations. Alright, I'll keep doing the cures. I don't know
how anybody can drink that.
Oh, it's amazing. I'll buy a couple. I should. I'm gonna go with that for now. Not exactly stellar, but that's what I'm gonna go with. Alright. And let's see just how far off my step count decides to be this time. Because that's supposed to be slot number 1 right there. And it is! Look at that! It's actually correct this time. Holy poop. I love it! So we're actually going to see Garland in this run. Can't believe I forgot the Pures. The first fight I take in the dungeon. Hey, Doc! How you doing, Chief? Yeah, I cannot believe that. It's just complete crap. So, Doc, this is a seeded FF1 run. You've seen the FF Randos, right? The randomized Final Fantasy 1 games. Well, this is like that, but in POG form. No, it's this is essentially that, but I watched some people run this one, and it was already stupid fast. So, I decided to route it out and see how fast you could beat FF1. And as you can see, my time's pretty good, 1 hour and a second. And my sum of best, I got 10 minutes to go. So we're just gonna have to see how that winds up going for me. Oh, don't attack! Oh man, I need the guys casting fire. Yeah, like that. There we go. There. So that's what this is, and there they went. We get to level 6. I skipped 2 encounters on the way to Pravaka. And then I fight the pirates. They get me to 7. I'm still undecided as to whether or not I want to be going out of my way to killing the saber-toothed tigers that I fight on the way to the crown. I know that's a sentence you never thought you'd have to say. But there's 2 packs of enemies that I fight on the way to the crown, and a ribbon, which is the only piece of equipment that I bother with in this entire run. As you do. I need 3 houses. 2, 3. And then this is where I buy all of my potions for most of the run. Really for the grind that happens in about 15 minutes. Well, 13 minutes. 15 sounds about right. Because I pick up the slab, which was randomized into the volcano at 1730. I think that was it. Thank you for the good lucks. That should be right. I got enough room for one more. Well, if I wind up going through all of those potions, there's a problem with the run anyways. But yeah. So I routed out all of the... Not all of them, but all, like, the overworld skips. And sometimes I get a couple of them wrong because I forgot when you get the cube in the waterfall, that robot actually walks around from space to space. So it's entirely possible that I could wind up going to the wrong slot, or wrong space, to try and skip the encounter. Because he walked too far. I think he walked too far in my routing of it, and then I've had a couple of runs where he's standing right next to the door, so that's like 5, 6 steps that I forgot about. Words are fun. Completely forgot about that part. So anyways, here we are in the second town where, of course, Lightning 3 is a level 2 spell that can be learned by red mages. Don't think about that too long. It's completely legit. Move, Mohawk! Thank you. Tell that phone I said hello. So then we fight some pirates, who I don't need to worry about using lightning for them. Lightning is for killing Astos and some of the guys in the volcano when I get there. There's my cat. Hey. So really, the only part about this run that truly winds up wiping me out is the grind itself. Because I've had runs where I got down to the grind spot in the volcano, and I got the black belt up in level pretty quickly. And then the run was fine, but I, like, ruined something somewhere else. I don't remember where. Just go with it. And I've had other ones where I get down there and I get the solo black belt ready to go, and he's ready to grind and all that jazz. And then he gets destroyed by, like, Kraken, which I didn't realize would be a thing that the Kraken was going to be doing to you, but he totally did. Because in every version of FF1, Kraken hits really hard. And in this one, I think his stats got tuned to the, like, the 150% mark. Because he hits you really hard in this. Like, he can one-shot my wildly overpowered black belt, and that's not a thing you want. So I buy Ice 3 for everybody here, and then I buy 3 warps for everybody. Because everybody's going to be using those Ice 3s in the volcano to nuke everything that's around them. Sorry. I wanted to make sure I was on the right steps. What up, Zammy? See, I took 2 extra steps there again, so it's going to be 2 off. Here? No, I blew it. It's fine. I'll run. It's fine. It's fine. We'll treat it like a marathon setting. It's the that gets me, I believe, back on point. I believe I'm actually going to go ahead and burn fires to get me out of here. I mean, as you can see by now, I should be at the TNT. That was my bad. I blew it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be so far behind right now. I'm really just gonna be hoping for the grind to not be terrible. Let's see if I am in fact back on point. I am not. So I'm gonna be perpetually behind on my steps by 1. It is impossible. Well, now we know. So then it's just gonna be reverse sanctuary order, which since RBO, like true RBO, isn't a thing, we'll just call that one the RBO, because it's the one people understand. I mean, like I say, even in Super Metroid, man, you don't say, the reverse boss order doesn't start with Mother Brain, so, I mean, it's not anything I think we need to worry about. It's not a huge problem. I'm still off by 1 step, though, so this should be correct. Oh, I'm off by 1. Okay, so that corrects it then. Except it didn't correct it. I completely lost track of where I was on the counter. Oops. I'm special. Thanks for asking. But because of that fight right there, I should be stepped. I'm still off by 1. Why am I off by 1? Does this correct it? Yes. Okay, now we're correct. I don't really understand what in the hell was going on there. That was weird. You can't get his 5 because it's no out of bounds. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because no out of bounds means you have to do 5 before doing 6. That's part of the problem there. 2 fight skips. because it was a 2-fight skip. And then there's 2-fight skips right here. Great. Next one's further down. Right here. And then right here. Alright, and I'm nearly in the clear when it comes to encounters. The trigger to 5 means you have to keep... okay. So yeah, so that's just not possible, not without out of bounds. Alright, so now we know. Sanctuary order's just gonna be the way that we have to go then. Good to know, knowing's half the battle, G.I. Joe. Sorry, I'm trying to... Where's the next skip? It's right here. And then... Oops. And then the next one is in the water. So yeah, so... This gets me almost all the way to Crescent. Village, town, city. The Crescent place, right? This almost gets me all the way to the canoe. Without encounters. There's one encounter. Between here. Does that mean Nightmare first? Honestly, I say just Sanctuaries. I mean, if you want to do Nightmare first, just for the fun of getting everyone superpowered, that would be neat. But I would say just reverse Sanctuaries. Because I think that would be mind-blowing enough for a lot of people. I mean, although really, having everybody in there for Ness's Nightmare would probably also be pretty crazy. So maybe that's the way to go. And despite all my complete failures in this split, I almost had I was really close to a gold canoe. I think in my previous one I managed to completely screw up like all of the splits. So this is the first house which I used to recharge all those warp spells I've been casting. So I'm still just not entirely sure about most of that. But this gets me an airship, which I then use to go to a location you are not really supposed to go to without killing a giant first, as you do. I'm too low. Yep, always too low. So you're supposed to kill the vampire in the Earth Cave, and that gets you access to the rod here. Well, that and, sorry, he's guarding a ruby. That, and oddly enough, there's a trigger. Well, yeah, I guess that's true. Either way, you'd have the whole party. Oops. I don't know. Nightmare first seems kind of anticlimactic, but at the same time, you'd be able to say, hey, cool, check it out, I got nightmares. Let's go nightmares. Haha, with the whole party. It's just how wildly unsafe would that be? Because, I mean, if it's the kind of thing where you don't want to do it, maybe you shouldn't do it. I mean, if it has a high tendency to wipe, probably not. I'm pretty much just thinking, what would be funny? Kind of the whole reason I'm running this right here. Giant Step Teleport won't get you there. Yeah, I believe that. And this is the one I run from. I'd like to try and run from this fight. Come on, don't kill him. Don't kill anybody. What are you doing? There we go. I'm fine with that. I'm not fine with the fact that Astos could very quickly and easily destroy me. But again, I also have cures. Which he's actually going to use right now. Just no, what the? Just enough so that we're all not nearly dead. And then I can go ahead and stomp on Astos. Right like this. Because I have 3 people with Lightning 3. You tell me what's going to happen to Astos. Plus this will be enough to get the level up on the Black Belt, which removes the armor penalty towards, you know, his class, courtesy of the ribbon. Because right now he has 1 defense, because he has the ribbon equipped, but it recalculates upon his levels. So now he'll have 9, absorb. He'll have 9 absorb. Every hit that you take, it's a flat reduction of damage that you're going to be taking based off your absorb. Why am I walking? I have mages to do my walking for me. I go too far right? Oh, I almost went too far right. I got lucky there. Yeah, so, what's correct? What am I doing? Okay, so if Nightmare's easily done first, do Nightmare. That'd be easy. Hey, man. No, I get it. I dig it. You talk about whatever it is that you want to go ahead and be talking about. I mean, there's only so much you can say about it's FF, but everything got shifted around and you get slightly more experience and money for enemies. And then I'm going to power level the hell out of my black belt, and then you're going to watch him punch everything else in the face. That's the run. Again, this one should hopefully time out to be under an hour. I know of the PSP version, mostly because of how insane the PSP version is. How you're just walking into the first shop in Canaria and messing around with equipment there, and out of nowhere, other equipment that you're not supposed to be able to have, you suddenly have, so you're walking around with a staff that casts flare. That's inhuman. Woo! Alright, look at that. That split is all execution. I feel good about that one. Yeah, exactly. You get all of the equipment, because why wouldn't you? So, this is normally where I'm freaking out and needing the white mage to heal. But I remember, in most of the party, I'm going to have dead. So it doesn't really matter. These guys up at the top, you now exist to die quickly and painlessly. And then also, right here predominantly, they exist to die quickly and painlessly and absorb hits for the black belt and the other red mage. That red mage, I'm going to have to try to have alive all the way through Kraken. Not right now, he's going to die here right now, but he's going to try and survive. I resurrect him prior to walking into... Oh good, they strike first. Well, one of them's probably dead. Also, these guys suck because they can paralyze with their hits. Like that, but it doesn't matter, he's dead already. I'm not going to take any chances, I'm going to go right for the Ice 3. Oh no, he did! That's why you don't take the chances, just please murder him. So this is the group that I want alive going into the grind point. And I get both of them up to level 14. And then from there I let the red mage die, because I don't need him alive at that point to kill all the bosses. I just want him to have enough life to be able to absorb a hit or two from enemies that are going to be in the waterfall, and then also the unrunnable fights from enemies in the Sunken Shrine. So, I forgot to move the party order. That's D, that was wrong. Aw, inputs. I'm stupid. Okay, so he doesn't have much in the way of cures, so honestly I'm gonna go ahead and use potions. Except I keep... this controller is awesome. Alright, I want a little bit more life on him because we're gonna get into one fight like that before I get to them. But it's only one Wizard Ogre. It could have been 4. They could have been mangling us. That would have been really bad. That's fine. For those of you who haven't seen a right proper Final Fantasy 1 speedrun, this is the grind spot. There are 2 tiles where there are Agamos right here. Guaranteed fights. Walking back and forth between the 2 of them, you don't increase. That's really bad. Because I'm not doing much in the way of damage right now. There's a reason I get to 14! Because it's going to take, like, 7 or 8 turns of punching him! And he still hits really hard. Like I say, sometimes the grind does not go very well. Okay, I survived. I'm guaranteed... Yeah, for the first, like, 10 levels, I'm guaranteed to have enough experience off of this to get the level up. The problem is, I gotta be able to survive long enough, and I'm just not doing a huge amount of damage, not enough to be able to just walk in and punch him. But it steadily rises up, you do more damage and your chance to crit, plus your absorb slowly goes up too, and he has a lot of turn wasters, hence the ribbon. But his hits can also paralyze, and if any one of those turn wasters manages to get through, blind, sleep, no, not darkness, what is it? Blind, sleep, his normal attack can paralyze, and that sucks. I don't remember what else he does. What else is it that you do? Don't actually do it, but... Don't hit! He also can cast fire for like 10 damage. Oh darn. Sleep is bad. I mean, at least it wears off pretty quickly. Slow sucks. That pretty much is the run killer, because then there's no way I'm going to be able to hit him enough times to actually hurt him. Blind is annoying, but whatever. This is still going. There's fire. Haha. interesting series of attacks they decide to give the Agama. So, okay. That counts as 14. Unfortunately, I don't have the Red Mage alive for it, but, well, we're just going to have to hope that 196 experience is enough for him to survive. Hell, in the waterfall, you wind up fighting enemies because, you know, you can't encounter skip there. I might grab a couple fights, and that's enough experience in there that it winds up getting him a little more... Well, but by then he's not going to... I'd have to stop and heal him after every fight, and that's not fun, so I don't think I want to do that. So, yes. Having said all that, it's Miller time. Now, the worst thing that can happen in this fight is he lands a hit for a lot of damage, and it paralyzes. You really don't want that. It is really, really bad. You don't want that at all. Yeah, see, because from 14 and on, it's usually 3 to 4 turns, so you might take damage, but otherwise it's going to be mostly turn wastes, so that's not a huge problem. Once you get into the 20s and higher, where you're consistently critting for about 4-5, 4-0-10, 4-0-5-2, 4-10, hi, sorry! That's when you walk in, you're pretty much one-shotting him, if not then 2, and as your damage goes up, you're just going to keep one-shotting him, which is what you want to see. I'm not going to be one-shotting him, not for another, like, 10 levels. Not consistently. That's dang near a 2-shot right there. It was not a 2-shot. That was 400 on the nose, and it did not do it. It sucks. Oh well, what are we going to do? I'm going to wonder why the AC isn't on, because it's hot in here. Did I, like, turn the AC off? What is this? Wait, 300? Ah, I'll stop there. Monster Strike for... See, also, just because you have the ribbon on does not mean attacks cannot land. It means that there's like a less than 1% chance, but there's that 1% chance. It's what, 1 in 256? So, it's annoying, but it can happen. I've had it happen in the Temple of Fiends when there are enemies that would have the auto-death attack. And I'm just watching the game going, oh, you landed a hit. Dead. Why dead? See, like right there. He's asleep. At least it immediately wears off. At least it was just sleep. It could have been slow, and then I would have had to run from the fight. Or I would have been punching forever and a day. Not fun. Not a good scene. So this is how this grind goes up until 33. I've tried lower levels, and I mean, you kill the bosses just as fast, but 33 is the sweet spot for when enemies predominantly in the Earth Cave, which is where I go after this. That's when they start running from you pretty consistently. So that's very, very helpful because there's lots and lots of groups of multiple enemies, and I would really not want to have to deal with them. So if they're all like, ah, guy, wow, then great, I don't have to deal with them anymore. It's sizably less time, because again, you can't encounter skip in dungeons. So if they go away, that's good. Alright, only 10 levels to go. Woo! I'm curious when my first one-shot's gonna happen. Because, I mean, yeah, we're up to 6, so we got plenty of damage. But they have, I think it's more than 405, but not quite 410 damage. I don't know the total amount because I've never landed any ranges in between those two, so can't speak to it. I wish I could be more helpful. Again, Agama's had their stats tuned. Okay, so 409 will kill. There we go. Between 405 and 409. Now we know. Knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe. Woo woo. Cool. Well, 523 is outright, man. Come on, that's just overkill. Now we're finally at the point where you have to have a couple of fights to be able to get enough experience. 370 ain't gonna do it, brother. Punch him again. And these guys get so much life that it really is just kind of silly after a while. And even then, they can get one-shotted. Actually, I think maybe two-shotted. A high crit maybe could do it. From Kraken, they could, and the run's over. They could. It's a possibility. It sucks, but it's possible. It's the reason why I like to have that red mage alive for that section, because then he can take some hits for me. Go, buddy. You just go ahead and take that hit. And I had been toying around with giving him fast, but 2 rounds from the black mage, it's whatever. He's just gonna... I take the red mage, I put him in slot 1, he's just gonna sling whatever spells he might still have a lot on him. Why did I walk down? That's not good, because these guys can paralyze too, and there's 3 of them! Thank you. That was smart. So yeah, red mage exists to maybe cast a spell and AoE a couple of fights that I wind up getting into in the Sea Shrine, and then die to Kraken. That's pretty much what happens. That is how the run goes. Also to warp me out of the waterfall, but that part's a given, I believe. So where are we at? Are we at 29? What was the last level I got? 29 now, okay. So this grind is coming along just fine. The 296 HP. No, it's randomized. You're aware of the FF1 Randomizer, correct? Because this is a specific seed from it that a few people, Meow and Czar, and who else is in that? Antlers, I think. I don't remember if no, Unos made it. Never mind. There were a number of people that raced this seed, and like I told Waluigi, one of the guys that raced this seed beat it blind in 1 hour and 14 minutes, and that's probably never going to come down. I'm curious as to how fast you can beat it when routing it, so I routed it. And so far, I have yet to beat it under 1 hour, even though my sum of best is sizably better. I think most of the time because I wound up having a stupid death, usually during this section, I would imagine. Or I'd get to Kraken and die, and then we'll restart and we'll keep going from there. Not restart, I should say. We'll continue. But then your step count's off. I mean, it's a dungeon, doesn't matter nearly as much, but then your step counter's off. That sucks. So we're nearly there on this. I got 3 fights to go. I should be one-shotting him in each of these fights. Yeah, I want that sub-hour, yo! It's thoroughly gimmicky. It's like, this is not Final Fantasy anymore. You're not wrong, but pretty much all of the key items were put on the way. And then I power level the hell out of this guy. Everybody exists for their own specific purposes in the run. Oh, I didn't want to walk down. Oh, that was stupid. That's a guaranteed fight. I meant to walk left. I'm smart, what can I say? Stop that. So we're done with the grind. I know the next split is Lich, but Carrie is standing between me and that split, so I gotta go punch her in the throat. Don't even need to worry about healing. The only way I'm in danger is if she casts haste on herself and I do low damage. If she hastes herself and I do low damage on my first attack, and then she gets to go first, she can one-shot me. Not a fun situation, but it is there. It's a possibility. It's on the table. I didn't check how many potions I had. I like even numbers. I need 6 stacks. 1, 2. I don't remember if I have any cabins. I think I do, but just to play it safe. 3, 4, 5. And I could go get the red mage resurrected right now, but then he's pretty much just dead weight for the Earth Shrine, the Earth Cave. There's one. I went too high again. There's one fight where I can't run from the enemies. There's one wizard fight, and I actually do a hard reset here. It's fine. I get some doubles, but this way I only run into one group of wizards, and everybody else is a lot of these groups of little weakling enemies that tend to run away from me. And I thought about one of the 2 chests next to the grind spot. One is a heal helmet, one is a bane sword. And I was thinking about getting either one of those items. I mean, you never really use them. If the black belt's the only one left alive, then you shouldn't be using a heal helmet. just use a potion, or better yet, don't bother. And there's no point in having somebody else alive that's going to be using that too. Again, potion or don't bother, why are you wasting time? I always take this way, and it's a longer walk. And there's a bat. Move! So yeah, really, the Bane Sword I was thinking about using for this, but again, or I could just level up enough so that everything runs from me. Oh, don't be in the way! Stupid bats. So in a normal run of this, you have to come down here, you kill the vampire, you leave here, you go up, or you kill the vampire and you open the chest behind him. I should clarify that point. You have to do both. If you could somehow wall walk behind the vampire, you would still have to kill the vampire to unlock the trigger of now Sarda will give you the rod, because he won't give you the rod unless the vampire is dead. And in order to get to Sarda, you have to have the ruby that is behind the vampire to feed to a guy before you even get near Sarda. To feed to the Titan, or Giant, or whatever the hell he is. It's a convoluted series of steps. So one of the nice things about this randomizer is that it has what's called early rod. You don't need to find the, or you don't have to kill the vampire. All you really need to do is either find the airship or find the ruby. Here's the one unskippable fight. Find the ruby, you can go ahead and then talk to the, or give that, I guess I should say, to the Titan, who then eats it and walks away, because that's what you do. Is he a giant? What is he? I never remember. Either that, or as I do in this run, I have the airship, so I just take the other entrance to the cave, which you don't even need to worry about too badly, because I needed the crown out of here, out of there, and then also the ribbon. So that's what I did there. At least there are a few, I think there's like 3 image fights on this floor, but there's no more unrunnable fights. Images are the annoying ones because I really, really, really have to outpace them to have a good chance of them running. Like, I need a couple more levels. So they're still going to attack a lot. So large groups of them suck. And that's fine. It's how it goes. Should be like one more fight and then... Oh, it's trolls. I thought it was images. Oh no, they got cremate. What is it? Whatever. Oh, bat. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Go down. Go down. Oh, no! He went up. I can't push past him. I have to wait for him to come out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you make the bat respawn by walking away? Walk right! No! Right! Go again! No! It is a Titan. See, there you go. Oh my god. I'm resetting the floor. I cannot believe this. Oh my god. What the hell was that? By the way, here's Lich. He's not threatening. What the butts just happened? You're renaming yourself Jimbo Jones. Alright, I respect that. Well, that was unmitigated in its disasterfulness. So anyways, I already got the slab. You remember it was in the volcano, so I talked to this guy. What? Yeah, I got the slab. I learned Leafinish. So now... And I never know the fast way. I just don't. So I tend to take the way it is that I know to get to Gaia, which is this way. I'm one too far to the left. Oh, too far to the left. Alright, fine. Drop the bottle, which gives us access to the ferry. And this is why I resurrect the Red Mage. Because it's on the way to the next quest location, objective, item thing. Yay. Not really, though. It is a funny name. You are correct. It is a funny name. I respect that name. It's a funny name. Normally, I have to worry about not using the last Ice 3 on the red mage because that's also where his where warp is, and because he died pretty unceremoniously quickly, I can just go ahead and do that. So yippee there. Hang on. What am I doing? It's to the right. Where am I headed? Here's another hard reset. And then there's enemies. I'll take the slow walk because I don't trust myself. 2 fights. Off to the races we go. Oh, I never remember this one. Oh, I went too far, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. I was gonna say something ain't right. No, that was it! Oh, I'm looking at the wrong spot! Ah, that sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, because that's... Yeah. One more. I'm trying to remember the skips now. I have them in image form, but I'm still just trying to remember the skips now. WWE Caitlyn? Okay, I don't even know what the hell's going on over here. Hell with it. We're just gonna go. I'm gonna run into some of these fights a little bit stupidly. And see, I wanted to make sure that he was at 14 so he could take a couple of hits from mud goals. Because they'll be hitting him for the red mage, I should say. He'll be getting hit for like 130 damage. You know, not a small amount. Oh, I didn't use the house! It's the entire point of being able to skip via house. This will be faster than walking out and walking back in. The reset is going to be faster. Can't believe I had to reset. It was the last house. The entire purpose of that house is right here. Well, I think I got to the encounter skips where this is essentially that big long section where I was running through the marsh cave. Yeah, it is. No, that's a double-double right there. So what was the double-double coming up after all those? Don't even remember. But I'm getting lucky on the skips. Oh, come on! I ain't got time for this anymore. I gotta just go. It's either I reset, walk all the way back in, and then warp, or I'm already here, I'm going to take the cube and walk out. In either case, I have to do the entirety of the walk. Why did you move? Now I gotta deal with that step again. You turd burglar. Ugh. I dislike enemies. Stupid enemies. I'm also annoyed that the red mage is dead, because I have to resurrect him now, in town, so I can have my meat shield and AoE killing thing for the Sea Shrine. There's there's 2 unskippable fights in the Sea Shrine. You gots to have your red mage, because he'll be there for the AoE goodness. Oh my god, these fights! And now my step count's completely wrong. I mean, it fixes itself at the Sea Shrine, but son of a gun, that is not how I wanted this to go. Bats! Fucking, I don't care. And I'm past the frickin' cube, I know. Butts. That's also why it's important to be healing. I don't know where I am on the count, so I'm just gonna have to deal with this as it goes. Run from everybody. Just let me get to town. Don't be that way, game. Lady, I ain't got time for this. Nope, what am I doing? That's a hard reset. There we go. Alright, so we hard reset from here. That sets up the encounters for a specific way. I didn't even bother really healing him, did I? I did not. Okay, so he's really only got 1 hit in him right now. It's just how it's going to wind up going. So shark, and then another immediate shark fight. probably should have healed him, because if they both target him, we boned. They didn't, we good. Coming up is a fight that I cannot run from, but it's not this one. It's the next one. Okay, that's good. The next one is 2 Wizard Sahugans and a full screen of, yeah, and that never seems to change. So, since you can't run from this fight, it's either the Black Belt attacking 9 times, or the Black Belt using the Bane Sword and hoping for the best, or Red Mage. Oh, he's asleep. Oh, he's taking a buttload of damage. Is he gonna die? Are you about to kill him? Come on, Red Mage. Please go, Red Mage. Please go, Red Mage. Please don't. Oh, butts. Oh my god, this is going badly. This, again, you can see, I did mention, occasionally this is gonna happen. I'm only 4 fights into the place, and those 4 fights are going to be the same. It's gonna be Shark, Sharks, Snakes, Sahugan. I didn't heal him again. Really should probably try healing for once. No. Whatever. Alright, better chance of me surviving the Sharks. And then the rest of this place, by and large, is a laugher. You just kind of run past them through everything. There is 1 water fight on the final floor going up to Kraken. It sucks, but Dempster breaks. That's the other reason he's here. Of course, now he goes first. So he'll kill everything except for the wizard that the Black Belt is already targeting. Hey, don't go killing him. I need that guy alive for the water fight coming up, because I am not going to be punching all of them individually. There's going to be like 5 of them. That is not a scene I want to have anything to do with. That Red Mage, considering he has on no equipment whatsoever, he could literally be like the same level as the Black Belt right now, and he would still get just crippled and destroyed by Cracky, Slabby. A lot of the enemies in here will cast Exfer, which means that, gee, it's a good thing I have on a ribbon, it's now worthless. That, and a lot of enemies will have the auto death from attacking, or they'll hit really hard anyways, which sucks. And some of them also know Snort, and also whatever the hell that other spell is that what the hell is that spell? The one that turns you to stone. I don't remember the name of it. I know it's a thing. I know they have it. It sucks butt. Oh, well, this split is truly amazing. I love everything about this split. I mean, if I keep on my current pace, I'll still wind up barely sub-houring it, but wow. So, 1 fight here. And then there's going to be, I believe, another fight right before the waters. Because, of course, there will be. Get me out of here. So, that was that fight. I should really heal him. Oh. Great. Waters. Only 2. You know what? I'll take it. I'm not even going to worry about sweating that. Aw, you put him to sleep. Well, I'm just going to attack. You guys suck. I'm glad the Red Mage was here for this. I'm glad he was a part of it. He's also soaking up half of my experience. 1 more fight. I believe that this is the only one where I bother to attack just because at this point, who cares. Also, those guys, the lobsters are the ones that have Exfer, as you can see. I don't remember what the trolls do, but I'm not exactly going to stand around and wait to find out. Alright, that was the Red Mage's last ride. I hope you all liked it. And I'm putting him in the front so that hopefully he'll be targeted, but there's still no guarantee that he is not going to be the one that is getting blowed up by the Cracky. I mean, he could still just target the monk. Okay, good. That means that we're pretty well fine, because he'll hit there. There you go. I mean, if I don't kill him here, we might be in trouble. Okay, good. Well, I only lost 3 minutes and 20 seconds. But anyways, now we get to move on to the chime. And again, oh, my encounter splits are again completely off because I had to reset. Wait, are they? Hang on. Am I looking at the wrong section? Oh, I am off by 1. So here, yeah, okay. Okay, so my encounter skips are correct now. I just can't read. Good to know. So there's 4 more fights that I will skip. Sub me out! There's 4 more fights that I skip. And I hope that I have the locations right. Oop. Good enough. Where am I at? Let's see if I am correct. I am correct. I like it. Great. Alright, this gets me all the way to, Leafin. Yay! And then about half the way back. On the rare occasions that I have the Red Mage alive at this point, and that he can warp me out, and I don't have to deal with that guy who's constantly in the way. But, not gonna be a thing this time, because of course it's not. So that means I have to just go, go, go. Oh, what are you doing? The next encounter is one that I never seem to remember correctly, and I don't know why. I always get it wrong. I think this is it? Okay, I was off by 1. Fine. And I think this is now correct. No? Ah, butts. Okay, it doesn't really matter, because I still get all the way to the airship, and then into... Well, those extra steps didn't help. I'll still get into Mirage without issue, because of course I do. And I'm at full life. I don't need to worry about resetting the step counter, because there's a Cerebus fight, and then there's some vampires. Cerebus ain't really gonna do much right here. I'm just gonna run. The vampires... Okay, there's only 2. Normally I'd run, but hell with it. Let's just go ahead and take the 2 and the experience. Why not? Make up that experience that I lost from having Dingus McSlappy alive for too long. So, me out. I mentioned the routing of this, right? And how funny it is. I finished the last of the encounter skips. I think you might have been here for it, right? Because in my rerouting of it, something funny happened on the way to the Tiamat. I think you know what it's gonna be. And I really need to count out how many steps that is. Please don't be done with this before the race. So, yes. So, eyes are unrunnable, correct? I know eyes are. Obviously, the blue dragons are. Gas dragons, worms, earth, fire, water. Wizard Sahegans. Yeah, well, of course the Tiamat's gonna happen, because of course the Tiamat's gonna happen. But, trying to think of what else it is. Frost Giants with the Wolves, or I think just Frost Giants, really. Can't be run from, I think. I think if it's just Frost Giants you can run, if it's just Wolves you can run. The Combo Platter, not so much with the runs. Probably could have worded that better. Run from you guys, see you later, wow! I love Chance to Strike First. I love it! I love it! Let's keep that gravy train rolling. I walk up. I walk up to him, then right to him. I don't want to deal with no wizard vamps. Wizard vamp! Can I not? Can that not be a thing? Please? I forgot the wizard vamps were followed by air. That would be a prime time to be healing after all that, wouldn't it? Alright, so like I said, a funny thing happened on the way to the Tiamat with my routing, right? And here's what it is. Not the Hydra. Because of course it's not the Hydra. And there's what, slimes? No, Warmac. Just he's on the way. I mean, there he is. Hey, buddy, how you doing? They also cast Crack and Ice 2 and Lit 2, and it doesn't matter, he dead. Oh, darn, there was the War Mech. Oh, there's the slimes. The slimes are after War Mech. Good to know. There's a lot of stupid enemies in this section, and I don't know what level I'd have to try to get to. Dude, I don't know. It was magic. Oh no, that's 8 seconds. Although I was 3 minutes ahead, and then everything went wrong at the cube. They kept killing the red mage. That's also why you want to make sure your red mage is at a higher level. Come on, Tiamat. Stop being Tiamat. Thank you. Ugh. It's like something's going wrong in this fight, and I don't like it. How many potions am I at? Cool. You can buy 6 stacks of heals. I like it. I love those. Those are fun. And it's a free walk back to the airship. No, there's something. It's not 50 hours. Oh, God. What are you guys doing to me? Honestly. Who throws a shoe? I don't even know how many pures I have. I'm assuming I have pures. I'm buying pures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hard reset. That's the last one. Although really, I save, you know, at the cabin outside the place just in case something somewhere goes horribly, horribly wrong, and I have to reload. That's fine. Fight number 1. It's a Geist. Oh, it's a ghoul. Sorry. And he runs away. There's another immediate fight with another ghoul. We're all surprised by this fact. You walk right in. There is Chimera and Worm. Should be Worm first. Just one, I'm fine with that. Ooh, and a go first. I like it. There are, I think, 4 unrunnable fights that I get into on this route by doing the hard reset. And I keep trying to work out different spots where I could burn off a fight on a previous floor so that I could get into a fight I can run from. Oh, that was dumb. And every time that winds up happening, I get into an unrunnable fight on the floor that I'm on. So, game doesn't like me very much, and I'm not a fan of how it keeps treating me. What are you going to do? And the answer is, punch that phantom in the face! Now I'll roll. Alright, so these guys, and then, I don't think this is the Frost Wolf. Oh, Zombie D's. Okay! Because on the next floor is where I fight the Frost Dragons, and those are the ones that you can run from. I knew I was getting confused somewhere. I usually wind up around 45-ish. But I'm gonna run into... Oh, butts. That's what those 2 extra steps cost me, because normally I'm on the next floor by now, and instead I have to deal with this fight. Yeah, Frost Dragons are the ones. And those would be on the next floor. I'd be dealing with them right now. Instead, I'm dealing with this. Gas Dragons, correct. You can't run from them. But in this route, right now I should be fighting Frost Dragons, but I took those 2 extra steps, which means I did not get to the stairs, because it was 2 down and then 2 back up, so 4 total. Look at how far away I am from the steps when I get out of this fight. Son of a gun. I should be in a running fight right now. This is what happens when you screw up your step counts. So, butts is really all I have to say. Because this is still going to wind up being a hell of a lot faster than resetting and dealing with those far... no, I've been in this situation before. This is still faster. I have done this one before, Meowth. Trust me, it would be faster. Because I've gone through 9 or 10 fights, 2 of them unrunnable, versus just deal with this one and go. It's fine. It's fine. Well, I guess 2 and then the eye. I also like how my inventory shakes out so the heals are 1 up. See right there, and then I should be in a fight with the dragons. It didn't want to work out. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. It might still sub an hour. I keep making stupid mistakes like that, it won't happen. So anyways, Medusas, Mud Goals, Earths. I've done this too many times. Please don't be a 4-pack of Earths. Or a 4-pack of Mud Goals. Because they hit hard too. But the next one's the killer. I should have used the last one. Oh, good, only 2. I'll take it. And then it's a safe walk all the way to Lich. And before I walk down to the water floor, I need to burn 1 fight so that I can avoid that water fight. Because there's 2 water fights that I could be getting into, but I don't want to. So I burn a fight on the previous floor and it winds up being a giant and an Agama. Or just that combo platter. Not necessarily that specific layout. It'd be weird if it was. But at least that way it's a fight I can run instead of 97 enemies. Right? Besides, Chaos does practically nothing of importance in this run. So I don't need to worry about healing after, or before his fight, I should say. I should definitely heal after Tiamat, because I think those extra steps will wind up getting me into another fight. I think. Don't quote me on it, please. I also have quotes on the thing. No one ever uses them, though. Alright, Carrie hits hard in this one, too. Oh well, she gone. So I'm gonna heal, I'm gonna burn a fight up here on this floor, and then I keep on running. And I've looked through all the treasure chests and hear me out, there's nothing good. It's all money and who cares. No quest items, no weapons. There we go. Now we're off to the races. I walked way too far, though, because now I have to fight Carrie again. It's not a huge problem. It's just Carrie. I should have burned the fight off before Carrie. I don't know what I was thinking. Don't say anything. I don't need to hear it. But at least it's no waters. It's a bunch of these guys, though. But at least I'm out of the fight. Alright. I avoided the waters by taking another Carrie fight. If I PB off of this, I'm gonna feel sad. Oh, good. There's a lot of them they used X for. Please get me out of that. I don't need this. I love how you can't run from the wizard Sahegans. Unless there was sharks. Don't pretend to understand it, but hey, I'll take it. Good, I'm defenseless. That's wonderful. Okay, so I'm not gonna sub an hour yet again. Because lots of little things just keep happening in this run. I'm gonna blame the double carry. Even though it was... Clearly it was the cube that ruined everything. The waterfall ruined all of it. But I'm still gonna blame the double carry. I can't believe I did it. I went out of my way to fight a boss twice. I, like, legitimately went out of my way to fight a boss twice. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think it'll happen. Because I think there's one more fight. And it's worms. Yeah, okay. But it's less enemies I have to deal with as opposed to the water fights, so I'll take it. Man. Because I pissed away so much time in the waterfall and then double carry. I hate everything. Just... Oh, butts. That was stupid. Rip indeed. I mean, if I had outstanding rolls for damage, okay, no, you're right. The Frost Giants. Those 4 extra steps with a fight with 8 enemies. If I have outstanding rolls, it's possible. Come on, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Come on! Because he's not going to do, like, much in the way of damage. He has a lot of turn wastes, too. Yeah! Woo! We did it! Science! Now just think about how much time I would have saved without those other stupid extra fights. What's my sum of best? 49.54. I'm 10 minutes over that. But I'm gonna save those splits. That sucked. 10 minutes on a 5-minute series of splits. Oh, I also had to reset a couple times because the red mage died. There's a race. Is there no damn race room? What is this shit? Yuna! Are we not, what's going on here? Wait 30 minutes for, I guess, somebody? Apparently we're waiting for somebody. I don't even know anymore. Yay! Alright, so, hey, we did it. It's a gimmick run, but I'll take it.